already knew where to look because he's been looking since last year.
Yes.
Stock much. I don't know.
So Jack,
I literally had handcuffs put on me.
Yeah, wait, that morning.
While we were at the front desk showing the attendant that he was stalking us and the hotel live online.
So it looks like Jaguar Wright might have pissed off the wrong people because it looks like the Illuminati are after her and they are trying to unalive her. Jaguar in the last few months have been exposing the secrets of some powerful people in Hollywood, and it looks like she's finally facing the heat as, I'm not gonna lie, I believe everyone knew deep down that the Illuminati was going to come for Jaguar Wright at one point in time because the amount of secrets she has spilled in the last couple of years were damaging, and I think I speak for everyone when I say Jaguar Wright has made us known what Hollywood celebrities do behind closed doors. For those that might not be aware, Jaguar Wright over the years has been exposing anyone and everyone she had dirt on in Hollywood, like this time when she claimed Clive Davis and Ray J allegedly had something to do with the death of Whitney Houston, and how Ray J got compensated for a job well done after Whitney's death.
Her voice was fine.
Oh.
That's how Clive did it. And then the next thing you know, she's fucking Ray J. And then it's Grammy time.
That happened.
And her and Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobby Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Oh, wow.
And Brandy was the one that found her. But you know, they pledge allegiance to Clive too.
Jeez.
Well, you know, Ray J was kind of down on his luck because the whole bullshit had happened, and then, you know, Whitney was dead and he was using her, as he's said himself, for clout, and then all of a sudden he got Love and Hip Hop LA after Whitney died.
Clive faced public backlash for his decision to continue the Grammy party after he got the news that Whitney had died that night. As y'all know, Clive is one of the most powerful names in music, but Jaguar wasn't done exposing Clive, as she also exposed how he helped Diddy set up Bad Boy Records. Jaguar revealed Uptown Records boss Andre Harrell groomed Diddy, and Andre himself was allegedly groomed by Clive Davis.
My focus right now is Sean Combs.
Okay. Tell us why.
Because he's a sex trafficker. And he's using music and entertainment to sex traffic.
Now, is this just boys, girls, adults, kids? I
mean, from what I've heard from sources that I would consider reliable, it really doesn't matter.
Wow.
I don't think sexuality is something that has anything to do with gender at this point for Sean. I honestly think he's just an extreme narcissist who loves power. He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control people.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
Tell us how
who was mentored by Clive Davis.
And when it comes to why Clive decided to fund Bad Boy Records, Jaguar revealed something interesting. If we were to go by Jaguar's revelation, the reason Clive funded Bad Boy and tossed Andre aside wasn't because he had faith in Diddy. Instead, it was because he and Diddy were secretly involved in some sneaky link.
Now, rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994 And that's how Bad Boy Records came about.
Well, Jaguar may be right about the Clive Davis and Diddy relationship because Clive Davis has come out as bisexual and Diddy has a lot of lawsuits hanging over his neck and he is being exposed for being DL. But then Jaguar did not only expose Diddy's connection with Clive, she has been on Diddy's neck way before Cassie filed the lawsuit. She has been exposing him for DV and SA and how he uses young musicians in the guise of mentoring them and helping them secure a bumper record deal. But then Diddy wasn't the only celebrity she exposed. She did quite a few on Jay-Z. She spilled the tea on how Jay-Z knew about R. Kelly's love for minors way before anyone and kept it silent. Also how he faked legal documents to marry Aaliyah when she was 15 and he was 27. She spilled the tea that Jay-Z didn't call him out for it because birds of the same feathers flock together. I'm sure y'all understand what I mean.
And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all of those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common. You know? And then there was a falling out. And that's like it never happened. Whoever talks about best of the both worlds, best of both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this shit.
Nobody talks about that project.
That nigga swept that smooth under the rug.
Why?
Jaguar wasn't done exposing Jay-Z as she revealed that he was 10 times worse than whatever we think Diddy is. See, Jaguar has a little bit of a relationship with Jay-Z. She knew him on a personal level, and on numerous occasions she performed as a backup singer for Jay-Z.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
This pussy been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years. He's fucking worse.
Jaguar being a backup singer for Jay meant she was in his inner circle, meant she had the privilege to get some inner circle secrets. And she spilled secrets about how Jay-Z snapped up Rihanna from Barbados to the USA as a teenager, forcing her to sign a contract with his label with no legal representation available.
Who discovered Rihanna at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter without parental supervision. Y'all got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with some motherfucking niggas you don't know?
Absolutely not.
Doing talent shows at 3 a.m.
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting to
that's...
sound that way. Because her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, Auntie. That album cover was disturbing. A child bride with a crown over her head and blood smeared on her face. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore?
The allegations are pretty heavy, but then Rihanna's interactions with Jay-Z always seemed a bit shady. I mean, think about it, Rihanna. At just 16, flew from Barbados to audition for Jay-Z and L.A. Reid. She wowed them so much that L.A. Reid practically begged Jay-Z to sign her then and there before any other labels could swoop in. And yeah, it's been spun as this cute story, like Jay-Z really saw something special in her and all that. But the truth's not so charming. Rihanna's claimed there was no smooth talking instead. Jay-Z allegedly made some pretty serious threats, even saying he'd toss her out the window if she didn't sign that deal, all from his 27th floor office.
So nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Pon de Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sign songs here, we sign artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did your homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce.
That's right.
Jaguar also claimed Jay-Z paid $500,000 hush money to Rihanna's dad and revealed Jay-Z did not only sign Rihanna, he was in some sort of relationship with her and infected her with herpes, which she infected Chris Brown, with which led to Chris hitting Rihanna.
He gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, where the is this dirty at? I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she didn't ruin him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z.
She also spilled the tea about Diddy's parties, how famous people like Lucian Grange, Pastor T.D. Jakes, politicians, and royal dignitaries from around the world attended, how they did drugs, and how they also had minors attend the event. Jaguar Wright's claim was also confirmed by the lawsuit filed by music producer Lil Rod Jones, who also added names like Cuba Gooding Jr., Young Miami into the mix. Y'all know saying the truth comes with a price, and with the number of powerful people Jaguar has exposed in the last couple of months, the Illuminati coming for her and trying to silence her would not come as a surprise to us. Sources close to her revealed that she has gone into hiding, leaving behind her phones and gadgets so she won't be tracked. But then, this is not the first time she has been in this shoes, and we all know she gonna always find her way around these situations. She was influenced by Cat Williams, who also is believed to be in hiding because of threats to his life by the powerful forces in Hollywood. News of the Illuminati coming for Jaguar Wright had fans talking, and they left comments saying, "Everyone put Jaguar in your prayers because every power belongs to Jesus. The majority of blacks are so asleep. Wake up, Jag is not lying." Cat is saying the same, but in a different way. Remember, he said, "It's funny how people disappear in Hollywood. She's been speaking for years. They've been after her for years. She'll be fine. She goes through this like once a month." So do you think the Illuminati are really coming for Jaguar? Or do you think there's more to this story than Jaguar is revealing? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.